Dylan Black, you know what? When it comes to kids' toys and more, the clutter can it build up like in a horrific way. To help us, we are joined by Steve Gingras, who's an organizational coach. It's good to have you here, Steve.
Thanks, Dylan.
Keeping us all organized. But you're not really the star of this segment.
No, we're not. Here is our star.
Olivia La Jeunesse is with us as well. You're a kid clutter assistant. How are you?
Good.
Is this your first time on TV?
Yes.
Yeah, do you want to just wave, say hi? Hi.
Hi.
Hi, cool. Okay, Steve, tell us about your business as an organizational coach.
Well, I basically deal with people that have clutter buildup in their place, or they need some solutions. Now, the other thing that's interesting too is, as we mentioned, the kid clutter has become a bigger problem. And I think mostly the biggest problem is that the kids don't have a say in actually what their parents are going to throw out. Because probably, I don't know if when you were younger then, Mom or Dad might have thrown out a whole bunch of stuff that actually was something really important to you, very sentimental, that you'd say, like, where did that go?
Yeah, exactly. And they just threw it out. Okay. Kids' clutter is very different then from adult clutter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically, it's almost like the kid has no say in it on a lot of occasion there, too. And also, too, the fact that over time, they're growing. Like a teddy bear for a 3-year-old isn't something that a 15-year-old would want.
I thought you were putting your hand up because you had a question. Did you have a question, Olivia? Everything's going well so far? Yeah. Do you have a messy room at home? No, not anymore though, right? Because you are a kid clutter assistant. You know how to fix this.
Yeah.
And we'll see how you can fix that coming up in moments. So would you like to give us some tips then, Steve, on how to keep rooms clean, wherever the kids are hanging out for the most part?
Exactly. This is basically an idea that you can do. Here's a bunch of pylons here. You can put these in the 4 corners of your room there, and eventually, you don't have to say everything has to be cleaned in one day there. You can just start knocking it off by one pylon at a time there. And also, too, you give the child actually a chance to say where they want to start with first.
Yeah. And sometimes because kids' rooms are like a construction zone, it's just messy.
Exactly.
That's why you need to use work pylons.
And it's also, too, it's really important the fact that what do you do with your recycled stuff?
Yeah, totally.
For example, like you have an old worn-out baseball cap or something like that, Mom or Dad can actually replace that then, even though a kid might want to hang on to it then, say, well, no, I'll get you a new Blue Jays hat, then it'll look exactly the same. Don't worry about that.
They'll be happy with the new hat.
Yes.
Olivia, you're going to show us how you clean up, some tips. So where would you like to start here? Yeah? What exactly is this? This is a cute little a dollhouse or something? So what would you do with these dolls that are in front of you?
I just clean them up, and then after, if I don't have room, I just put them in a bag.
Simple as that.
So, what?
It's simple. It's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. You put them in a bag, and then they're nicely stored, and you can put them away, and Mom and Dad are usually happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, because you got to make Mom and Dad happy. Steve, can you tell me about the reward system?
Sure. For example, let's say for Olivia, would say if she puts everything away, let's say for a month there, she'll earn a sticker, and for every day she does that then. So after 30 days, for example, then Mom and Dad with the child can pick an award that they want to do with that then. So it could be like a dinner, or a hockey game, or anything like that. I don't know, what would you like to have, Olivia, if you kept your room clean for
30 days?
For 30 days.
What kind of reward would you like to get?
I can't think.
Pardon me?
I can't think.
You can't think? That's okay. I have that trouble every day. So
there's so much to choose from.
But it's so important, though, Steve, for kids to have input, because technically this is their stuff.
Exactly. Like how would we like as an adult there to somebody to come in, let's say an uncle or aunt, grandparent, to come by and start chucking things out that we have there? Because I don't know if what would you have that do you have anything that you have still as a child?
I do. So I'm in my 40s now. I still have classic wrestlers. I have He-Man characters. I have stuff like that, G.I. Joe's, Star Wars. And if Mom and Dad would have thrown that out years ago, I would have been disappointed.
So your parents were more, you can negotiate what you were going to keep?
Yeah, they definitely let me pick and choose. And I think when you were at a certain age in your life, you were ready to let go of it.
Another thing, too, is let's say sports uniforms that you have or things like that, or Cubs or Girl Guides there. You can always take a picture of it. You don't necessarily have to keep it. Like, I don't know if you want to keep something that from a hockey team you played on when you were 9 years old or something.
Yeah, of course. All right.
Because I know for myself, then, this is, out of all the stuff that I own, then, this is the only thing that I actually have that was from when I was a teenager then. So it was like a baseball.
Yeah, you could still fit in that.
Oh, yeah.
Smells great, too, Steve, by the way.
It's been washed.
Olivia, can I ask you, so do your parents help you when you're cleaning?
Sometimes I I leave my toys, and my mom lets me pick them up sometimes.
Yeah. So do you help your mom?
No.
You don't help your mom. Okay. Does she?
She cleans all my toys up.
Yeah. Okay. I think you may need to take some of Steve's classes.
Yeah, you need
'Cause
to take a class.
You need to help out. Can you tell me about your classes and your workshops?
Sure. I'm developing right now a kid cluttering class, so it'll be like for either parents can come along with the child then, and we'll have some exercises and things like that. So hopefully within the next couple of months it'll be available. So
That's
I'll
great.
try to do it at the library or Dovercourt or one of the organizations like that.
SteveGingras.net to find out more. Steve, thank you very much. Olivia. Olivia's checking her nails out right now, and that's fun. You had a good time, Olivia?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for being here. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.